What up, guys? If you're new to my channel, my name is Frosty. If you're not new, welcome back. So I know I look a little different, crazy perhaps today with this makeup. That's because I'm feeling just a touch crazy. So y'all should be scared. I know looking at the title of this video, you might be thinking, Frosty, that's a controversial title you got there. Yes, you are correct. I might be talking about something a tad bit controversial in this video because I'm throwing some shade here, some shade there. Might make a few people cry, may hurt a few people's feelings, but it's not like I care, so whatever, we're gonna be making the video anyway. Before we hop into this video though, just a few disclaimers. Even though I'm talking about the things I hate about the cosplay community, overall, the community is a great place. I love it. It's got wonderful people. I mean, if I hated it so much, why would I be part of it? You know, like, why would I still be doing cosplay? Doesn't make sense. But if you are not in the community and you see this video, just don't let it dissuade you from joining the community. It is a great place. Just be aware that these things exist, which is why I'm making this video, so we can put it to a stop and hopefully not have these issues anymore. Number two, if you get offended by something in this video, that sounds like a personal problem. Deal with that personally. Don't bring it up to me. I don't care. Number three, if you think I'm wrong about anything in this video, excuse you. I am a Virgo. I am never wrong. You're in the wrong. So don't be tapping up a message in the comments like, you're wrong about blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay? And with that, we're gonna hop into this video. Number one, this, is a really prevalent issue in the community. Every cosplayer knows a cosplayer like this, or they have friends who know someone like this, and it's stuck up cosplayers. It's so strange that that's a prevalent issue in our community. Like, our community is full of a bunch of nerds, and it's weird to have stuck up nerds in a community. Like, I didn't know that was a thing that existed until I joined the cosplay community. It's very odd. Like, it's great that you maybe are proud of some of the things you do, but why do you become a jerk over it? Like, and that's the thing, like, some of these cosplayers who act this way, they're not even like the biggest, baddest cosplayers out there. They'll get like maybe 5,000 followers and all of a sudden think they're like the shit. And they'll stop talking to their friends, and their friends are like, why are you suddenly dishing me? Like, just because you got more followers than me, this is strange. Like, why are you doing this? I'm pretty sure every cosplayer knows at least one cosplayer who's done this, who they ditch people because they think they're better than them. Like, that's so weird. Or they will let people still hang out with them, but only if they act like they're so gracious to be in the presence of them. Like, oh my God, thank you for letting me like hang out with you. Like, I know you're so cool. Like, even though we've known each other since we're children, like, thank you for letting me still be your friend. Like, no, like, you're not that great. You need to like chill out, learn to be humble. That's a virtue that is priceless. You need to learn it. Like, I mean, I know I'm not so humble, but like, I can work that look, but you not so much. Like, an attitude don't look so good on the rest of you, only on me. So like, let the professionals keep that up, like, for ourselves. Okay, like, just stay in your lane. All right. Number two on this list. Oh, this one, like, okay, this one is from my personal experience here in America. I don't know about what it's like in other countries because I don't live there. But racism, yeah, we know that one, don't we? In America, I feel personally that most of the cosplay community is white. That's just how I feel. Maybe it's just the majority of the people I see when I go to cons, and the people I follow, majority of them tend to be white. There's still tons of people of color too, but I hear this comment so much, guys. I've heard it more than 10 times. That's how much I've heard this said before. It's terrible. I will show someone a nice picture of a cosplay, right? And I'll be like, look at how good, like, look at how amazing they look. Look at their wig, look at their outfit, like, oh, like, they're beautiful. And there'll be that person, right, who I'm showing it to, who'll go like, yeah, they're really good and talented, but like, Even though they're good, like their skin color though isn't the same color as the original characters. So like, that doesn't make them accurate. And since they're not accurate, like, I can't like it anymore. And I guess it's not that good now. You racist. You are so racist if you say that stuff. And I hear it so many times. I've heard it more than 10 times. It's crazy that I've heard that exact comment there so much. It's racist. And the thing is too, is when I call them out on it, they always try and argue with me over it. No, I'm right. You admitted that person's cosplay was great, but then you immediately discredited it because of that person's skin color. That is racist. And when it comes to cosplay, you can cosplay any character you want. It doesn't depend on your skin color, and it doesn't depend on the character's skin color. That's not even like a thing that should be focused on in cosplay, is the skin colors. Like, that really shouldn't matter or be brought up. But it is, and it's always because people have this mindset that cosplay equals accuracy. And that's a false equation, okay? That equation does not work. It is wrong. I don't know why this is such a mindset that everyone has, though, when they go into the community. They think cosplay equals accuracy. No, it doesn't. It does not. Cosplay equals art, and art is flexible. Art is subjective. Art is creative, imaginative. That's why you get some people who do cosplays and they'll do like a steampunk version or a villain version of a hero character, or they'll turn like a character into a god version of themselves. You know, it's very flexible, and it's all based upon how you want to present that character to the world, not about how that character was originally designed and how accurate you are to that original design. I mean, first of all, let's be real here. Unless you can turn yourself into a 2D image, you're not technically accurate anyway. Like, sorry to break it to you, but you're not. And I've never met someone who can turn their cosplay into a 2D image. So everyone out here is not accurate. We need to have that on a shirt, really. I should make a shirt where it says cosplay does not equal accuracy. Because everyone seems to have this false mindset going around, and we need to fix that, because that's false. That is not true. Yes. Moral of the story is, don't be racist anymore, okay? You can cosplay any character you want, and anybody else can cosplay any character they want. Skin color shouldn't matter. Number 3 on this list, we get this one quite a bit too, don't we? Body shaming, mainly fat phobia. There's a lot of fat phobic people. I've seen someone literally type this out and hit send. They said, you should cosplay for the body you have, not the body you want. Bullshit. Bullshit. If I want to cosplay Shrek, I'm gonna cosplay Shrek because I love him. Like, I don't care if my body's not the same as his. So what? I can make it look that way. You see drag queens? They don't all have bodies like that. They shape their bodies to look like that. You can cosplay any character you want. Your body shape should not be holding you back, or body disabilities should not be holding you back. And it's just because there's fat phobic people out there, and someone who's a little overweight will cosplay a character and they'll just want to shame them for being overweight, and they'll be like, you can't cosplay that character. Yes, they can. Stop being, you're just being fat phobic. I see it too all the time in comments where people go, ooh, you're ugly because you're fat. People are rude. People will say terrible comments to others, and they're false. You should not listen to them. That's just people who are angry with themselves and they take it out on the rest of the world, and we have to put up with them, sadly. I see it on the flip side too of the situation as well. I see a lot of people body shame really skinny people, saying like, oh, you're too skinny, or, you know, you look anorexic, and that's just rude. And the other thing too is you don't know what that person's going through. You don't know what their health is like. They might have health reasons for why they might be overweight or might be very underweight. So you shouldn't be bringing it up. It's none of your business. It's not an issue that you need to address. Enjoy that person's cosplay for their cosplay. Their body should not be the thing you are focusing on, okay? The same thing goes for guys too. Guys, Don't let people body shame you either. If you want to cosplay a character that has a six-pack and you don't have a six-pack, that's fine. Cosplay that character anyway. If you want, I can even show you how to make a fake six-pack using makeup, like I've done it before. You don't have to have that type of body. Part of cosplay is transforming yourself into something that you're not. I cosplay male characters all the time, and I am born biologically female, and I turn my body into a man's. I'm able to do that with the techniques I've learned over the years. So yeah, don't let people body shame you, and don't let people say, like, don't let your own body inhibit you from cosplaying a character that you want to do. Number 4 gets me heated. Number 4 gets me very upset. So if I go a little off in this one, like, just be wary, like extra buckle in tight for this one, especially too, because if you happen to be one of the people that does this one, like, I'm really coming for you. Like, I'm really going to be ripping that wig off your head, like, violently, like, bleh. So it's going to get bad. But number 4 is, okay, let me get you a visual. Let me lead you into this. So you see this perfect cosplayer, right? Like, costume, perfect. Hair on fleek. Makeup looking all good, and then you get to their lips. That's right, their lips. And what do they have there? You guessed it, nasty, crusty foundation lips. Like, oh, they're so bad. They're so ugly. They're terrible. Like, oh, why would you do that to yourself? Like, why? I see so many makeup videos do it too, where they like have perfect makeup and they're like, now it's time for the lips. And I just pick up my foundation sponge and I go, and that's it. Like, did you just do that? Why? Why? Like, you deserve better. Like, practice self-love, sweetie. Like, no, don't do that to yourself. Like, you're hurting not just you, but me too when you do this. And okay, like, I am not one who would necessarily wish ill on another person, but like, I still do it anyway, even though I know it's bad, but I still do it because I hate some people. Whoever started this trend, if there was a bus coming their way, you can best be sure I ain't saving them. That's karma at play right there. You had that coming. You had it coming. You caused so many people so much pain. You caused me so much agony. You had that coming. You deserve it. Like, that bus and you, like, you're gonna realize that you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have started that trend. Whoever it is that started that trend. Like, why? Like, and the thing is too, is there's so many things wrong with it. One, it don't look good. It does not look good on your lips. It looks nasty, crusty. Number 2, it doesn't even last all day. Like, you eat a cracker and it's gone. Maybe not a cracker, but like, you take a sip of your drink and it's gone. Like, it comes off so easily. Even if you wipe your mouth, it's off. Number 3, it's uncomfortable. Like, it will dry your lips out, so it doesn't feel good. And 4, it doesn't even make sense. Like, if you go to the mirror right now and look at your lip color, or maybe your lip color not with makeup on, because my natural lip color is clearly not blue. But if you look at your natural lip color without any makeup on, it's probably not the same color as your skin. So why are you now making it the same color as your skin? Like, do you want to look like Voldemort? I don't understand. This don't, I mean, maybe if you're cosplaying Voldemort, that makes sense. But otherwise, it don't make sense. Stop. Like, don't do that. Just here, this is what you can do. First, learn to love yourself. Second, you can put on chapstick. Third, you could also just use lip gloss or lipstick that is the same color as your natural lip color, and it won't even look like you're wearing anything. Wow, really? That's how easy it is. I wear lip gloss when I cosplay my male characters, and I never have anyone saying like, oh my god, your lips look so feminine. No, they look like regular normal lips because I color them the same color as my normal natural lips. So yeah, please just don't. In 2020, we're gonna have luscious lips, not no dry, crusty the gross foundation lips, okay? Beautiful, luscious lips, okay? When you do your lips the next time you're getting into cosplay makeup and you reach for that foundation sponge, you're gonna see a ghost in me go right to your hand. And you're gonna be like, ah. And I'm gonna speak wise words to you like, no, don't do that to yourself. And I'm gonna like fade out of existence. And you're gonna be like, you're right. Frosty is right. They're a Virgo, they're always right. I deserve better. And you're gonna put on chapstick. That's what you're gonna do. Okay? Not. Okay? That's what we're gonna do. So number 5, this one's pretty common too, I think. Number 5 is hating on sexy or lewd cosplayers. This is just, I'm not gonna go too deep into this one because I bet there's a bunch of YouTube videos on it. But you really got nothing better to do with your life? Like, really? You're just gonna hate on someone because they feel in themselves? Like, I don't understand. Also, too, someone has to do it. Like, this is the thing, like, you'll get upset at someone because they're showing like a little bit of side boob. First of all, someone has to do it. Can you imagine if we were all dressed up, like buttoned up to our neck, every inch of skin was covered, like we'd all go crazy. That's why our ancestors went crazy, because they dressed like that. Someone has to show a bit of skin. Someone has to do it. And these brave women or men are doing that for us. So you should be applauding them. They're doing a great service to us all. Also, some of us just like to look at it. Some guys, you know, like, they're like, that looks good. Some of us girls were like, ooh, that really does look good. Like, ooh, she look cute, or he look nice. Like, we like it. Just because you don't like it, all you have to do is scroll past it. If you don't like something, you can close your eyelids. That's what they're there for. You can just go, oh, I don't see it. That's all you gotta do. You could, either option, close your eyes, scroll past. You don't even have to take the time to look at it or comment. That you could do better with your time instead of wasting everyone else's time, because no one cares about your hate, okay? And the thing is too, is there's a lot more that goes into sexy cosplay than you give it credit for. It takes a bunch of, cosplay itself takes a lot of effort, putting the costume together, the wig, the makeup, and whatnot. Modeling, it requires a certain level of modeling to get those poses. Some of those poses are very uncomfortable. And 3, it requires so much confidence and bravery. Because think about it, how comfortable would you be basically wearing no clothes? Someone takes pictures of you and you had to post on all your social media sites for everyone to critique and judge. Chances are alive you're like, ooh, I don't like that idea. No, that's not for me. I don't like that. Well, that's what these cosplayers are doing. That requires a lot of confidence and bravery. And you can see that, because that's the thing too. If they were taking poses and they looked like uncomfortable, like they did not feel themselves, they don't like it, that would translate through in the photo and it would make you feel awkward and uncomfortable, like, ooh, I don't really want to see this picture, like you do not look like you're enjoying yourself. And that's what they're supposed to be doing. And in order to do that, they have to feel confident in their body, in their image, and they have to feel brave enough, like, it's fine if other people see this. I have no shame. I love the way I look. And you should love the way I look too. That needs to be applauded. That's not easy, and most people can't come by that. Also, the period point is sex sells, and some of us are trying to make money off cosplays, and posting those kinds of content gets us money. I've had a couple people in my DMs saying, hey, if you do some lewd or sexy prints, like, I'll buy them. And I was like, thanks, but I don't feel comfortable with that, so I didn't do it. But sex sells, period point. So also don't hate on some people, because that's how they're paying their bills, okay? Number 6. All right, so with number 6, unfortunately, there's no way to end this. It's just going to continue on for all of eternity. Ship wars. Oh, yeah, I know, they're terrible. They exist everywhere. Certain fandoms are worse about it than others, like the Voltron fandom. Like, oh, I left that fandom real quick from that. But I see it so much in TikToks where I've gotten it before, where I'll cosplay a certain couple, right? Say I do Naruto and Sasuke, and someone's like, oh, I don't ship Naruto and Sasuke. I ship Sasuke with Sakura. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you ship Sasuke with a banana. Like, I don't care who you ship. I'm doing what I like. I'm cosplaying what I enjoy. I am not doing this just for you. I'm doing this for myself, you know? And I see this so much where, and it's hard to get super mad at it because I know it's mostly teenagers and like little kids who are the ones that are complaining about it, because us adults, we got bills to pay. Like, we don't care about ship wars. We're caring about paying our bills. So I guess teenagers, you guys got to start getting a job if we want to start ship wars, I guess. Y'all need to start learning like what the real world is like, because we don't have time for it. Your ship wars are stupid and childish. No one wants to put up with them. If you see someone cosplaying a couple or ship that you don't like, scroll past or close your eyelids. That's what they're there for. You don't have to look at it if you don't want to. Instead, go look for content of the ship that you like, instead of commenting like, I don't like this ship. No one cares what you like or don't like. Unfortunately, though, I really don't think ship wars will ever end. I think even after the apocalypse happens, if there's people still alive, ship wars will continue. It's so sad that this exists, because it's so stupid. But oh well, I guess we just gotta put up with it. I mean, it's not the worst thing that we have to put up with, so there's that. All right, so number 7 is hating on newbie cosplayers, mainly older or more experienced cosplayers hating on newbies. It's just bullying. That's what it is. Number 7 is bullying. They're making fun of these people because they don't know all the tricks yet. They don't know the perfect way to sew. They don't know the perfect way to style their wig. And that's because those are things you learn. Everyone has to start somewhere. Some people are maybe naturally talented at one thing over the other. Maybe some people are really good at cutting wigs right off the bat, but they're not good with making props. Or maybe someone's great at making props, but they're not so good with makeup. Everyone starts off somewhere where they're like a little good at these things, maybe not so good at that, and they practice and they get better and they become great over time. But it's not something you just excel at right at the beginning. But these older cosplayers act like they've never been there before, and they're like, oh my god, do you see the way they did their wig? Do you see the way they stitched that together? It's falling apart. Like, so they're having fun and they're proud that they were able to put that together. I'm proud of them for being able to put that together. Like, great job on them. That's so much effort and work that they put into it. Like, kudos to them. I'm proud of them. But yeah, you have these bullies in the community who want to make fun of them just because they're hateful. What's really bullshit about it is that out of all the communities, why does our community have bullies? Do you know how there's so many people in our community who have been bullied before for the things that they like and things that they enjoy, maybe that they're socially awkward, maybe that they have anxiety or whatever. There's so many people in our community who get bullied, and now we have people in our own community being a bully? I don't think so. That's bullshit. If you see someone doing that, stand up and say something to them. Be like, look, you're being a bully right now, and I'm not gonna be hanging around with you if that's the way you think it's acceptable to act. I mean, there's really no excuse for it, making fun of someone for all the work they put into that outfit. Like, that's so hurtful. Like, imagine if you put all this time and effort into something that you really love for a character you really adore, and someone just laughed at it in your face. Like, how terrible that would make you feel. That's what these people are doing. They're terrible. If all these cosplayers started acting like that, we'd have no new cosplayers, because no one would want to be part of the community if that's how they were treated. It's terrible that there's any cosplayers out there that actually do this, but there are. And I've heard stories about it, and I've seen it for myself in person. Just don't be a bully. Just don't be a bully, and don't support bullies. Be kind to all cosplayers. They all work very hard. Be supportive. Help. Instead of being mean to new cosplayers, offer your help. And be kind to them. Be a mentor. Don't be a jerk. Number 8. This is kind of a new problem, and I see it a lot on TikTok. It's, you'll have someone, I'm gonna use My Hero Academia because a lot of people know that anime, and it's got underage characters in it, which is where I usually see this. Someone will be cosplaying Bakugo, right? Who I think Bakugo is 16, I think. And it'll be an adult, like a 23-year-old cosplaying Bakugo, and they'll do like a sexy thing where they like wink at the camera, right? A little sexy. Nothing really risque or dangerous. And you'll have people in the comments going, "You're sexualizing the character. Oh my God, you're sexualizing the character. You're a terrible person. Stop sexualizing the character." And I'm sitting there like, do these people even know what sexualizing means? Because I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. I will read the definition of sexualizing to you guys, so you guys can know what that word means actually. Sexualize, the definition is to make sexual, attribute sex or a sex role to. Now, winking at the camera is not turning the situation into a sexual situation, nor is it attributing a sexual to that character. They're just being sexy. There is a difference between sexy versus sexualizing. Being sexy, acceptable. All that sexy means is that you are sexually appealing to your audience. You look good, you feel good, you're confident. Most of being sexy is just being confident. Sexualizing is you're taking the character and you're attributing a sex role to them, and you're turning the whole thing into a very sexual thing. That's different. And most of the videos I see where people are shouting out, "You're sexualizing the characters." No, they're not. They're not sexualizing the characters. They're being sexy. And there's a big difference. I'm not saying that there's some people out there who aren't sexualizing the characters. Sure, maybe there are. But it's just majority of the videos I see people shouting that term out on, they clearly don't know what that term means. And they're just throwing it out there because they think they know what the term means, but they don't. And it hurts a lot of cosplayers if you do this. I saw one cosplayer who was obviously distraught that someone said that to them on TikTok, and they were like, I didn't even do anything bad. All I did was, pose in front of the camera, and someone said I was sexualizing the character. I don't know why that was considered sexualizing. Like, what did I do wrong? And they didn't do anything wrong. It's because people are throwing this term around when they don't know what it means. And they don't realize how hurting that can be to someone's, situation. Like, if you start throwing around these terms and people aren't doing it, it can have a lot of backlash. So please don't be saying that someone's sexualizing when they aren't. I know I can make a whole video on this topic, but I'm trying to keep it short. It's so hard to keep this one short because it's hard to talk about this topic and not leave people confused or kind of iffy about what you're saying unless you totally explain it out to them. But I tried my best to keep it short and simple as best as I can. But yeah, sexy does not equal sexualizing. That's mainly what you need to know with this one. Is just because someone's sexy does not mean they're sexualizing the characters. Number 9. Okay, so number 9 really, from what I know, applies to almost every cosplayer. So if you thought you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this video, none of this is gonna apply to me," yes, it is. You thought I was just gonna go for people that weren't you? Oh yeah, no, sweetie, I'm coming for all of y'all. So I would really strap in, get your tissues in case you're a sensitive person, because I might make you cry a little bit. But this one applies to almost every cosplayer out there. Number 9 is we love to preach self-love, but we practice self-hate. Oh yes, we all do it. We are the worst critics to ourselves. We'll go on other people's posts and we'll be like, "Yes, queen, slay, you're so great, you're so beautiful, oh my gosh, dude, you're so handsome, you're so buff, you're great." We love to throw compliments out to other people. We love to put it on their posts. But then it comes to us and all of a sudden we're like, "I'm not good enough. I'm not as good as those other cosplayers. My wig's crap. My cosplay's crap. I look terrible in every photo. I hate myself. I hate myself." That's what we do. We're mean to ourselves. We bully ourselves. We're just cruel. Isn't that messed up? That is messed up. And it's not healthy, because the thing is, this mindset is toxic, guys. It spreads like an illness, like the coronavirus right now. You have this mindset and you think it just hurts you? No, because the more you say that out, the more other people hear it. And they hear you comparing yourself to every cosplayer, and all of a sudden they're comparing themselves to every cosplayer. And then next thing you know, people they know are comparing themselves to every cosplayer. It's toxic. It's so bad. It's not good. So stop it. Learn to love yourself. Like, you are so talented. I have never once met a cosplayer who wasn't talented. Every cosplayer I know, oh, you guys got some skill sets for days. Like, you guys are so talented. But you guys, like, don't want to see it. I don't know why. Just open your eyes. Look in the mirror. Be like, oh my God, wow, I really am a queen. Oh, they weren't mine. Like, okay, first of all, I'm a Virgo, right? I'm never wrong. So when I tell you that you're fantastic, I'm right. You can't argue with me on it. I'm always right. You are really fantastic. You really are talented. You are really that good. And you just need to learn to say it to yourself. That's what you guys need to start doing. Every day you wake up, say one thing great about yourself. Be like, I'm a really good listener. I know how to make like my wigs really good. I can do my lip makeup nice now because I know not to put foundation on them anymore. Like, saying nice stuff about yourself. That's the first step. The first step in self-love is learning to compliment yourself and not just others. And that's the thing with the cosplay community. We have some of the nicest, kindest, most generous people out there. They're so welcoming, have their arms open. They love to be kind. There are so many kind people. Like, oh my God, I met so many sweethearts in this community. And it's so sad because they give it all away to other people and then they never give it to themselves. And that's what, it's a two-way road, guys. You gotta go both ways. You gotta give some to others and keep some for yourself. Say some nice things about yourself and also give yourself some slack. I know some people are mean because they're like, I didn't finish the cosplay in the time limit I gave myself. Or, I only did the wig today and I didn't work on my costume. I'm so lazy. Be kind to yourself. You're human. You're human. Sometimes you need breaks. Sometimes you just get tired and you don't want to work. That's fine. Sometimes, you know, we're just have flaws and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having a flaw. It doesn't mean you have nothing worth of praise, okay? So you guys just be nice. Learn to not just preach self-love, practice it. I will even make videos on how you can practice self-love because it's important that we all do it, because this toxic mindset that we have now, it's spreading and it's bad. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's getting everyone sick. Like, everyone's throwing up bad stuff about themselves. Like, can't have that no more. Like, it's not sanitary. Not good. All right? Okay, good. Hope you guys got it. Number 10. Okay, number 10 is also a one that's coming for everyone again. So if you thought you were shielded, maybe you were able to evade that last one, like, oh, and it went past you, but this one you're not going to be able to dodge. It really applies to every cosplayer. Number 10 is that we're all broke. All of us. And that is a flaw for a reason, because do you know how much I would love to have a sugar daddy or sugar mama who cosplayed with me? I would love that. But they don't exist. They don't exist. That's heartbreaking. I put all this time and effort into looking cute. I look cute in my little costume, whatever. And I don't have a sugar mama, sugar daddy on my side being like, oh, babe, we look so cute together. Like, let me buy you stuff at the convention center. I'm like, oh my God, really? I want this plushie. Like, I don't have that life. I'm missing out on so much. And it's because you guys are broke. I mean, I'm broke too. But like, you guys are broke as well. I mean, why is none of us got money? I get that cosplay is an expensive hobby, but really not a single one of us can afford it. And like, we're not just broke on occasion, we're broke perpetually. Like, from January 1st to the end of December, we're broke all year round. I don't understand how that is. Like, really, none of us can afford to do this? Bullshit. Are we going through a recession? Is that what we're doing? Are we going through a recession period right now in the cosplay community? Like, let's get some money flow, some currency flow right now in this shenanigans, because some of us are suffering. Yeah. How do I end this? Anyway, this is basically my top 10 list of things I hate that cosplayers do. Maybe some of these things you agreed with, some of these things maybe you didn't. If you know someone who does one of the things on this list that I provided you, please share this video with them so that they can watch it and they can fix themselves, basically. Be like, hey, you do this, you need to stop. Frosty tells you to stop. We're not doing this no more, so you need to stop doing this no more. Especially if they're doing those foundation lifts. Oh, definitely send them this video. Send them this video. Make sure to record them while they cry too when they watch it. Like, so I can see it later. Like, DM me it so I can be like, ha ha ha. Like, because I love watching people suffer. Like, not in like a weird, creepy way. I just like breaking people. That kind of came off wrong. Anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button, because that's what you do when you like something. If you want more future videos from me, just subscribe. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I release them. And if you have something specific in mind, you can even comment down below saying, hey, I would love if you did this or that. I know I might do a video in the future on 10 things I hate about conventions, because I'll be going to one soon. Ooh, so exciting. So yeah, if you see me at Katsu, come say hi. And with that, that's all. Good day.